Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Johnson now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only the... yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Baker. That one's good to Godwin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action. Here's Mayfield. It's caught. It's Godwin again. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they get this down to the 12-yard line. Before being stopped.
It's a gain of
that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now here's Mayfield. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Baker to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. On 18. That's it.
Stroud in the air to start us off. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and
Not
10.
must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up third and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up.
18.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
180. What?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Escapes a defender. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and letting him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
180. What's that?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
180. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Start.
Baker now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently, because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10.
On the quick, right?
They begin to drive to Chubb. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's Chubb on second down. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Running back sent in motion. Stroud from the pistol. To the right, and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception. You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, well, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He's taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide. McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Getting up to Chubb to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Oh, right.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Good. 180. What's up?
Carry here for Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
180. What's up?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Charging down the middle, and they block it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
On the quick, right?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Chubb gets this from the pistol. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
All right. 118. What's that?
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the burst over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Texans 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
180!
Now it's Irving. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 from the 41. To throw is Mayfield. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Brown. The right side hauled in by Collins. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is Pierce running right. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready,
To the air, Stroud. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw by Stroud. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Robert. Tony.
From the 37. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
7-yard gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, ready.
Running back sent in motion.
18.
First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready.
On play action, here's Stroud. He sends this one to the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
I think it is so hard for these defenders. You've got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremont Smith kicks it. And the Texans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
All right. 18. That's it.
From the gun, Sprout. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jamel Dean makes the play.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. Saw Wade hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
All right. 118. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Looking to throw, Stroud. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Job running out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
On 18.
Stroud. Completed to Collins. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
On 18.
Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The Texans set to punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. We give to Irving to start this drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
180.
Irving on the inside give. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
180.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. That one's good to Godwin. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Handoff headed right. Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Mayfield set to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to...
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 14. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Back to throw, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the 34. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Tony.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Kirk comes in motion right. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
Collins, the receiver, in motion left. Here's Stroud again. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Pierce will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Swap, another swap.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Baker now. Searches from the pocket. Taking it over the middle. It's Evans. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
First down, here's Baker. Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
On third and 2, here's Mayfield. Got his man, it's on him. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right.
Sending a tight end in motion left.
18. What's that?
Begin to drive with Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 25-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
All right.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Second and 10 now. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over after returning it inside the red zone.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Carry by Irving. And His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Try the right side with White. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks. We have a chance to move those chains. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Let's go. Good night.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Out. What's that? 118. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Out. What's that? Hot. 118. What's that? Good night.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Coming deep on the right. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Hey.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Watch out.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Watch out.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to have enough enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
What's up?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He picked up 6, has him close, 3rd and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They'll run. It's White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers push the lead to 20.
41. Texans 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Play action, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Texans. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
All right.
1st down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down.
All right.
Now it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked off by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
180.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.